The days are long, and the nights are even longer. We're beating this poor horse, and I noticed its breathing stopped a long time ago. Beating a dead horse. Am I using that idiom right? You know I'm no good with those, and no matter how many times you say, 1 stone is better than 100, I am never going to understand that. You are more likely to kill 2 birds with 2 stones than you are with only 1. Why do something the hard way when there's always a more simple one? If we're out killing birds with stones, I'll carry 4 while you carry 1, and we'll see who has more dead birds to bring home. Why are we killing birds and beating horses anyway? Maybe I don't understand, because jokes about dead animals make me sad. There's a burning in my chest. It's been decades since the last time we slept in that bed together. Sometimes it felt as if I slept beside a stranger, and for the first time in my life I wanted to hold someone I had never met. The night you stood in front of me, with tears like a hurricane, you were struggling to catch your breath, begging me to love you back. It was in that moment I knew this poor horse's heart no longer beat in its chest. I could tell from the look on your face, and I know during that brief moment of silence, you were hoping I'd have something to say. But there was nothing left to say. You weren't able to hear a word I was trying to say. I had risen my white flag. Can you draw me a road map of your moods, detailing where they lead in every possible detour, because I'm lost. I've never traveled to a city like this before, and the roads turn far too often for my car to keep up. Didn't you notice me fading in the rearview mirror? I've been a tourist in this town you grew up in, but all I've ever wanted was for you to show me all the shortcuts to your heart's favorite parking lots. Last night you said when I'm around you, I want to take a knife and carve at my fucking face. And 5 minutes later, you were sitting on the floor in a pile of self-pity, asking why it had been years since I'd kissed that face. Before I got a chance to take a deep breath, you were telling me I made you want to kill yourself again. You need to add in these roads and sharp turns, because I think my car is breaking down. That night I sat with my knees to my face while crying over messages which had revealed everything. You said things would change, that you would be different. You said you would make me happy, but tell me, baby, when was the last time you saw me smile or heard a laugh which wasn't fake? You say things can't get better because I won't let it go. The hole I broke my knuckles in for the 3rd time this week still exists right above your side of the bed. How can I forget when every time I hold you I'm forced to stare at it? Horses are much different than stethoscopes we quickly replace, or bent syringes we toss aside like trash. This isn't something you can buy at Walmart at 4 in the morning. Plus, you and I, well, we know more than most about the permanence of mortality. How many more times will we break each other's heart this week? Now our words are sharp, and I don't know about you, but I mean very few of them these days. While you're crying because of reasons you don't understand, I'm just sitting miles away from you with my hand on my chest. To be sure, my heart keeps beating through this. This love has broken parts of me I can't afford to have repaired. I'm stuck using super glue and strips of tape to piece myself back together, but I can't seem to get the tape to stick. I think I may have missed that day of kindergarten, because I don't ever remember being taught this. I was going to end this using an idiom, but we already know I was never taught those either. Maybe if my parents had sent me to public school, I'd know the secret to killing birds with stones. I'd know why it's preferable for our world to be an oyster, even though I hate fish, or why raining cats is used to explain something unpleasant. I am constantly determined to know everything about anything, and I am convinced there is very little which cannot be taught through Wikipedia, unexplainable mysteries. But I'll never understand how to put together a fog and toggle for a pocket watch. I won't ever understand the meaning of idioms or how to use them, and I am never going to learn how to successfully tie a tie, and I'll never understand your mind or how it works, despite previously thinking I might. It's raining cats and dogs on this horse we've beaten dead. The world may or may not be our oyster. I'm not sure how you feel about fish yet. And I don't want to say the fat lady is singing, just in case that's in my head. And in reality, she's sitting in silence.